Winston Churchill, the man who defied Hitler and saved Britain. Full store. Welcome to our channel. Today, we uncover the incredible life of a man who didn't just write history, he stood in its way and changed its course. This is the untold, unforgettable, and unshakable story of Winston Churchill, the Prime Minister who faced down Adolf Hitler, united a shattered Britain, and gave the world one of its greatest wartime leaders. He was born into privilege, but chose war over comfort. He tasted failure many times, but never surrendered. He inspired millions with nothing but words, and helped save democracy from the brink of destruction. But Churchill wasn't just a war hero, he was a complex, controversial, brilliant force of nature. A man who battled depression, faced constant criticism, and made both historic triumphs and terrible mistakes. So who was Winston Churchill, really? Was he the Lion of Britain, or the last roar of an empire in decline? From the trenches of World War I to the bomb shelters of London during the Blitz, from political exile to world domination, this is the real story of Winston Churchill, like you've never heard before. Stay tuned, because this isn't just history, it's the story of how one voice changed the world. Born to lead, Winston Leonard Spencer Churchill was born on November 30, 1874, at Blenheim Palace in England. His father, Lord Randolph Churchill, was a powerful politician. His mother, Jennie Jerome, was a glamorous American socialite. Winston was born into wealth, fame, and expectation, but not love. He struggled in school, was rebellious, and had a stutter. But he had something else too, relentless determination. At 20, he joined the British Army and saw combat in India, Sudan, and South Africa, where he famously escaped a Boer prison camp. His daring escape made headlines and catapulted him into fame. By 26, he was elected to Parliament. By 34, he was a cabinet minister. He wrote books, gave speeches, and charmed crowds. But he also made enemies. Then came World War I, and one of Churchill's biggest failures. As First Lord of the Admiralty, he masterminded the Gallipoli campaign, which ended in disaster. Thousands died. Churchill resigned in disgrace. But he didn't quit. He joined the army, fought in the trenches of France, and waited for his moment. He knew history would call on him again. The wilderness years, the 1920s and 30s were difficult for Churchill. He was out of power, out of favor, and considered old-fashioned. He warned Parliament about the growing threat of Nazi Germany, but few listened. While Britain tried to appease Hitler, Churchill stood alone, sounding the alarm. "Do not suppose that this is the end," he warned. "It is only the beginning." His speeches were ignored. His career seemed finished. But then came September 1939. Hitler invaded Poland. Britain declared war. And suddenly, the world needed a voice of strength. That voice was Churchill's. We shall never